Come along if you feel without a roof. Oh, Helm, girl, you know I love you, girl, it's true. Helm, I'm happy. Helm, I'm happy, happy, happy. Helm, I'm happy. Helm, I'm come along if you know that your love for Helm is true. Come along if you know that your love for Helm is true. Come along if you know that your love for Helm is true. Because I'm happy, happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Alrighty, yo. Your boy Zxous. W intro. I can't breathe, bro. Okay, bro. It's your boy Zxous, bro. We here. Obviously Helm drops at reset. So King Goku, Helm drops on the 10th in Japan. So in Japan, it's the 10th right now, right? Remember, or is it Korea or Japan? I think it's Japan. They do their time off of, right? So when reset happens, that's when Helm drops. Now me, I realized, I forgot when I was making the thumbnail, putting in the title and everything. I didn't realize until literally just after I finished an episode of Vampire Diaries that I'm not gonna actually be summoning for Helm because I'm going to be able to just buy her, right? So the moment her banner, or the moment she goes live, we're just going to pity her and get straight into testing and seeing how great she is, right? We're going to be recording, testing live. You know how we do. So there's that, right? But I will do more summons, chat. I will be doing more summons in total. I will be doing more summons in total when like on Anissa and Helm's banner, most likely. Woo, clickbaited. No, I'm sorry. No, but chat, technically, wait, hear me out, chat. Technically, I'm looking right now, and the title literally says Live Summer Helm Pull. The pull is 1. If I pull her through this, then I count like, chat, you guys gonna, let it slide? Are we gonna let that one slide? I'm sorry, I didn't even realize. I forgot. Right, I forgot because I was so used to having so much currency, but then I forgot that I went deep in Anissa's banner, right? Chat, remember, I'm happy. Joy boy. Chat, do you guys hear that? It's the drums of liberation. Joy boy. That's so funny. Alrighty, chat. But yeah, no, so I'm gonna be summoning more on Helm, and well, on Anisse, and we'll see for Helm too. I think I do want to go for 3 copies of Helm, just as a tradition to the channel. Obviously, Helm was the first banner that ever came out. Actually, I didn't have a YouTube channel when Helm's banner came out, but when her banner was out, I did have a channel, but I didn't make a channel like when Nikke dropped. I made it 2 weeks after Nikke, right? Because I wanted to make sure I was gonna stick with the game, and then that's how I, made the channel for Nikke. But Helm, I might go for that LB3 for wallpaper and love purposes, right? Love purposes, right? Obviously, I went crazy, not crazy deep, but I summoned a decent amount. What was it, $500? For this Helm to get her like core, whatever it was, so core 2. So yeah, your boy literally like I'm ready, right? And then Anisse, I'm probably still gonna go for that LB3 because I just need 2 copies away, right? And also, like, I need to build pity, but your boy's broke. I'm broke, so I gotta wait till I get my cheddar and then my cheddar can go to the letter, and the letter can go to the summons, and the summons could go to something. What does the wallpaper look like? Let me show you guys. Hopefully this thing is not on the screen. Oh, it is. Like, oh my god. Imagine if I had something so indecent on my Twitter. I was at the extreme. I got lucky there. Right? Because I follow people who just retweet and retweet and retweet like degenerates. Derpy knows exactly that I'm talking about him. He idiot. Alright, chat. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Let me turn off this music. I'm gonna put on screen. Here we go. Well, I'm gonna move the chat. So here, chat. Here's her.
There's no point in me wearing anything.
Yo, I love that art. Her art has to be one of the best ones, bro. It looks like there's more color in it, more touch. Like her art doesn't look like anybody else's, bro. And that burst skill, bro. She has the Ariana Grande ponytail, bro. So I gotta get that wallpaper.
Reloading. All good. Aegis cannon. Full steam ahead. Open.
I have to get that wallpaper. I have to. Look at that wallpaper. That's the wallpaper right here. This frame right here. So you see this helm at the back here, the gray helm? That's the wallpaper. So literally like this, right? It's gonna be moving left and right like that. That's the wallpaper. It's not anything too, you know, crazy, but oh, it is. It's a nice wallpaper. It's a nice wallpaper. So there's that. Actually, chat, I don't think we watched it. But let's watch this while we wait, right? We have some time, so I don't know if you guys watched it, but we're gonna watch this right here. This is the let me make this smaller here. Not that small, like this size. This is the PV, right? So I'm gonna watch it because I seen like up to like this. So does Helm come out at 1? So I don't know what time it is for you guys. Whatever time is reset, that's when Helm comes out, at reset. So we're gonna test her out immediately. We should have everything ready. She's an attacker, Elysian character. Not gonna overload gear her. Chad, what are your predictions? My predictions is that she's gonna be okay at best. Nothing too crazy. But what are you guys' predictions? Right, let's watch this PV though. Or whatever this is. The short animation. Yeah! Damn, she got a wagon. Y'all see that? Oh Lord. Wait, why she look so yo, I ain't gonna lie, why Neon look high? Why does Neon look high, bro? She looks high as shit. What? Feet? I'm sorry for the pausing. Yo, they gon' say, what? You have sexual selection? I don't like feet, chat. Y'all don't get twisted. Man, I missed the TV, bro. Man, my mom called me, bro. She removed me from the action. We gotta watch this again, child. I'm so mad. Oh my god. I missed a beautiful PV for nothing. Why is litter? What is that? That girl got a BBL? What the hell? Oh my god. I need to take off my shirt, bro. It's getting too hot. It's getting way too hot, bro. I gotta take off my shirt. It's hot in summer. It's summer. That's it. That go charging. Y'all doing too much. It's hot. That's it. Y'all doing too much. This girl stay lazy. Yikes. Okay. Okay. See you again. That was a good way to put it. Like see and then you and then again. Yeah? That was a good way to put it. See you again. Also chat, okay, let me move this here so now I know. Part 2 of the or story 2 of the game or the event opens. Actually, I do remember what I have to do now. I have the mini game I have to do. But story, oh my gosh. Yo, story 2 better be amazing for like the picture, bro. Cause you see how Helm has this picture, chat? You see how, not Helm, Anise has this picture? If Helm don't got something crazy, bro, I'm a riot.
I feel like we're gonna hit the jackpot with these guys.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Jack, I gotta lock in. So, spam W in the chat, bro. I gotta lock in. We're gonna test out Helm immediately in literally 20 minutes. So, I gotta lock in.
What can we get you today?
You.
Welcome.
Double meat you.
We'll have that ready for you in
Shrimp. Rice you. Yeah.
We'll have that ready for you in
Corn shrimp. Yeah, meat that. What is that?
welcome. Leon,
Triple meat. Pause. What? Didn't I feed you? What? Chat, am I tripping? I ain't go on. Leave the store. Go on. I don't got time for that bullshit. I ain't feed you? Go on. Get on my store. This is like, what do you want? This ain't McDonald's. This is Chick-fil-A quality. Chick-fil-A. Filet mignon. I can't take myself serious, bro. Yo, why the cook is so slow, bro? How Gordon Ramsay cooked meals in like 10 seconds. Chat, what's the highest score you guys got in on this minigame, bro? Oh. Let me coin. Who wants this? You? Who want this? You? What's the highest score y'all gotten, bro? Who has the highest score? Like, who had gotten the highest score in the chat? What? That food just cooked? Okay, go on. You didn't pay. You know what I just took in? None of these girls are paying, but they want to get greedy. Like, think about that. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm so slow. We got past the mark, bro. I'm too slow. 9,600, 6,900, 7,500, 10,500, 9,900, 12.5k, 12.2k, 11.2k, 10.2k, 7k, about 11k. Your boy got 5.4k. The highest I got in was I think it was 7k. whatever the score is for S, like the bare minimum. Y'all breaking 10K are built different. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Macro? Too early, too soon? Was that perfect timing or too soon, chat? Perfect timing or too soon? Perfect timing or too soon? Chat, should we do... People keep asking me to do viewer summons, but I don't even know how that's gonna go about it, bro. Like... Because obviously I'll post summon. Chat, I'm supposed to do a giveaway. I think I might do... You know what I'm gonna do, bro? I think I might do a Q&A for my 5,000 sub special. And then I'll, like, announce the giveaway at the end of that. Right? So right now, chat, I'm in, like... I still don't have the giveaway figured out. But I'm thinking about giving away one copy of Summer Anise, Summer Helm, and then also this Battle Pass. So, Mighty Summer Battle Pass, where you get the skin and all this currency. And then one copy of Anise and one copy of Helm. That's what I'm thinking about doing.
I feel like we're gonna hit the jackpot with these guys.
WRL giveaway. WRL giveaway.
That didn't come out right.
Pause. I have to play on mobile. Helm later Anise real giveaway. WWW for free to play W giveaway. Well, if you can afford it, do it. But it could be a lot of pulling. It could be. That's why I literally need to do it on the day of the 22nd, right? But I don't want to spend too much money because I'm going to Fan Expo on Thursday. Not this Thursday. On the 24th, I'm going to Fan Expo. When the Modernia skin comes out, chat, your boy's going to Fan Expo. My first convention, W in the chat, bro. I'm not going to lie, chat. I've been outside this summer, bro. I've been outside. Last summer, I was indoors. But this summer, I've been outside and I've been grinding. Right? And now school is about to start back up. And your boy ain't even gonna... Well, your boy's not gonna stop the grind. Yan skin. I mean... Realistically, these battle passes are not... Like, for example, this battle pass is 20 or 19.99 USD. That's 30 bucks CAD. 30, 60. Like, it's not really... I mean, it's expensive, but... It's not like I don't feel like when I'm spending $60, it's like, you know, for all this included, quite crazy. So maybe the battle pass might include this battle. We'll see, right? You could try setting 3 winners instead of 1. So I give 3 people a helmet and a niece and a battle pass. Yo, y'all about to make like I'm not Elon Musk. Right? But don't worry, bro. Like, it's not gonna be as expensive as you guys think. Right? Especially with Bogles and stuff like that. And remember, this is the touch of Zxous. The hands of Zxous, right? Literally. I mean, but we'll see. Like, that, don't quote me on it. That's where I'm aiming towards right now, but we'll see. Right? Or... maybe I hold off on Summer and East and them, and then I do that for the anniversary. That's what I'm also thinking, but I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. But, like, look at these packs. Like, all these packs, realistically, like, I'll pull her. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'll pull the character. Like, me, I can't even jinx myself anymore, bro. Me, like, I'll pull the character, bro. I'll pull the character. Yeah. Me? Me? I could get you anything you want besides Scarlet. Here we go. Watch this. Look, me? Handsome. Oh. I can't, bro. I can't. Me? I can get you a lot. I can get you what you need. How much of y'all have this character? Stop playing. Y'all don't got this character.
Hi, teacher. We're gonna have a great time.
That's the SR mode. Oh, also chat, big W's, but this Saturday, which is literally in 3 days, your boy will get a pilgrim mode. So maybe this Saturday I might get Scarlet. Who knows? Maybe. But the thing is, on Saturday I'm not live. So when I do rip it open, I will record it or I might save it till Monday. But I think we like these when I'm live, right? Right, I won't be live on Saturday because I don't go live on the weekend. So, chat, should I make a video of me ripping this or should I save it for the Monday where I will be live? Fourth or third mode? This would be my 6th mode. Save the mode. Save for 100 shards. No, that's gonna take too long. I like ripping them 50-50. So we've gotten only one pilgrim off this. Obviously the last time we ripped the pilgrim mode, we ended up getting what was it, a Modernia dupe, which was huge because that got her to LB3. When is this update? In 10 minutes, chat. Unless the banners are live right now. Also, chat, I've seen, let me open up something, because Nikke apparently, I don't know if they nerfed the character or if they made her better, but I seen today that they did something to Anisha's skills. So I need you guys to help me understand this because I was so confused. I'm like, what? Because it was always final attack, but they're saying something else. So, Jay, I don't know if you guys could see, right? Let me see if I could full screen this. It doesn't do anything. Okay. So right here, chat, it says added the missing part in the description of HELM. It says current effect affects all enemies, deals N% of attack as damage, and then it says edited affects all enemies as final attack. But the thing is, it always said final attack. So what are they talking about? Oh, maybe in game. Maybe in game. Maybe in game. No. For what HELM? For regular HELM? Is it for this HELM? No. Yeah, what? No. Because it... What did it... You see? It got me tweaked. Look, because it says... It got me what? No, this is for HELM Aquamarine. So... I'm confused. When it says edited and current, it says current. I assume this is what it is right now, but edited. When did it say? August 9 at 12. Oh, this already happened then. Did it already happen? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it already changed. I'm tripping. Okay, chat. No, it already changed. Okay, I was like, what? Chat, does anybody want me to summon on their account live? No, because I know, chat, you know why I don't want to summon on somebody's account live? Here's the true origin of why I would never want, I'd never want to summon on somebody's account live. Because if I do, I just know Scarlet's gonna pop up and I will cry. Deadass. I'm so deadass. I know that Scarlet will pull up. And then it's like, that's my Scarlet. But that's not on my account. That just sounds like a typical Zxous canon event. KW. Also, chat, if you guys haven't watched my video today, I did it. I made it. I made it. I made a team that only allows me to spam 1 versus 3 units per skill. Very big W. So live goes live. Live goes live. The update goes live in 7 minutes. But look, I made it that my Modernia is the only character. Okay, first off, there we go. I made that my Modernia is the only character with a full burst. And that's the only full burst we're going to be using. Cat W. Enjoy your Goddess of Victory, Nikke. How's it going? You enjoy my Goddess of Victory, Nikke? Chat, if you guys want me to summon on your account live, hit me up on Discord, I guess. Right? I could even make that a video. I summoned on viewers' accounts live, and this happened. Chat. Bro, I've mastered the art of a simple but very effective title, aka the clickbait. I mean, would it be clickbait? It's technically clickbait, but it's not bad clickbait, right? If I title a video, I summoned on viewers' accounts and this happened, right? It's clickbait because you don't know what happened, so you're baited to click. Essentially, the bait is there, and you're gonna click to see what happened. But it doesn't mean it's bad. There's like bad and good clickbait. Does that make sense? I've done both. I'll admit it. I've done good. I've done both. Right? If you're OG and you know when I unlock members, you know that horrid video that I did. JoJo's ex Nikke collab. That was horrible. But yeah. Actually, if you want me to summon on your account live, you can just DM me on Discord or something. I don't know. We'll see. I just really need to test out HELM and see what's going on, because I'm like not expecting HELM to be too crazy, chat. If you want my honest opinion, I'm not expecting HELM to be good or that crazy because her number multipliers are not that high. The only difference is with this character is that her thing is somewhat efficient. Right, like if she's proccing her first and second skill literally every 4 seconds, right? Because 30 normal attacks for AR is 4 seconds, equivalent to 4 seconds, right? If she procs it every 4 seconds for those 2 skills, right? How nasty will her numbers rack up? Will it be that insane? Like that's what I'm trying to, figure out. But like, let me show you guys, for example. Right, but look, this is the HELM's skill. So at level 1. Like, okay, wait, chat. When you guys pull HELM, what number are you guys going to get your HELM's burst, or not burst skill, like her skills to? I'm assuming 4 and 5-ish, right? Like, how much skills are you going to level up? Or what level are you going to get the skills up to, essentially? That's what I'm asking. 4 or 5, or 6, 7, like, whatever. What's the numbers? Five. So look, if we get them all to 5, right? Chat, these are the HELM's percentages at level 5. 79%, basically 80% every 4 seconds here, and then an additional 80% every 4 seconds here. The only saving grace about this character is this is all a final attack, right? So that could help her, right? Final attack. But like, I think if you get her to level 10, her numbers should be pretty decent, right? If you get her full to level 10, her numbers should be pretty decent for a burst 2 attacker. Especially if you're giving her overload and all that stuff, it will be very nice. But that's full investment. That I don't like. I think obviously Doll is still a better choice than HELM, but that's just before I've tested. Like, we'll see. For all I know, I'm wrong, but so far, I'm like number for number. Chat. I'm number for number. In 3 minutes, the I can't speak. In 3 minutes, the banner goes live. Yes. Look at my wallpaper. So I'm gonna have 2 Helm wallpapers. My wallpaper is gonna be this one of Helm, and then it's gonna be Mass, and then I'll have another Helm. Or I'm gonna move the Mass one, and I'm gonna put 2 Helms. So it's gonna be back-to-back Helm. Like, how much of y'all could say y'all have this? Like Helm knows. Like, how much of y'all have this? I'll wait. Cat W. Who? Oh, people do have it? Oh. Damn. Y'all all got, wow, okay. Fuck you too. Okay. Okay, screw you. Helm, it's over. You for the streets. You with everybody. You for the streets. You with everybody. Move out my sight. But y'all, how much of y'all can say y'all got this? That's the true question. Chat, update goes live in 40 seconds. I do? Nope. 1 copy away. I don't have that. Oh, you for me. Oh, pause! Whoa! Whoa! Pause! Hell no! Chat, in literally, how many seconds? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chat, it's up. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Free.
Walk on the beach together. Credit deducted.
Free. That's so quick. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Quick. It's like that. It's like that. It's like that. Don't play with me. It's like that. It really do be like that.
I won't disappoint you.
Yeah, I know you won't. It's like that. First try on God. Also, chat, if you guys, when you're summoning for Helm, post your screenshots in the Discord for the summons, because we're gonna react to, just like how we reacted to the viewers' polls for Helm, we're gonna do the same, or for Anise, we're gonna do the same thing for Helm. So go ahead and join the Discord server, links in the description, and then post your Helm in the your summons. If it's crazy, post it in the summons chat. That's free. First things first, let's give her some gear. Don't have an Elysion full set, but we are going to just give her a full set of gear. Chat, we're going to test her instantly. I'm actually going to do this. And then I'm going to switch like this. I'm going to switch like this. And then this part doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not giving us attack, so there's that. Can I level these up? I could get it to like 4, I think. Oh my god. I can only get to 4, I think. No, I probably have to go do, oh my. Okay, wait, chat. I have to go do simulation room real quick. Pity gang. Let me go do sim room real quick. I'm gonna go do simulation room real quick. It's gonna take like literally 2 minutes. Chat, who pulled her, bro? Who pulled Helm? Who pulled Helm so far? Who has pulled Helm so far? Now, if you pull Helm with Scarlet, trust me, you're getting banned in the Discord server. So, don't play with me. You got her in 40, I got her in 0. Don't worry, we're gonna see. We're gonna do some testing in literally 2.2 seconds, chat. We're gonna do testing. There's 200 concurrent viewers, chat. Damn. Thank you. No. Go ahead and subscribe. And like. Because I'm lit. Like what? Chat. Subscribe and like. I'm lit. The hell? The hell? The huzz? Now I literally own every single limited character in the game besides Anne. She's so pathetic, bro. We're waiting for her rerun, bro. If that character actually never reruns, chat, I'm gonna be tripping. Like, everyone's like, wait for Christmas, wait for Christmas, wait for Christmas. If Christmas rolls around and the character doesn't rerun, holy smokes. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get a sponsor from Nikke and tell them instead of paying me money, pay me an Anne copy. That's it. That's what I'll tell them. And that's what I'll tell them. Why did you even skip Anne? Well, because remember, chat, Rupee and Anne were the first limiteds in the game. So automatically, like, the game was very new when they were the third banners ever, third and fourth banner, right? I thought they would rerun. 9 months later, or I guess if they were 6 months later, they don't rerun. So yeah, that's the type of shit we're on. So yeah. Alrighty, well, if anything, we're gonna try HELM at full level 4 skills, but I prefer to get it level 5. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay, well, I can only get 1 up, so I'm probably gonna get this skill up because this one doesn't affect the thing. Alrighty, so when the last okay, so we probably just want to give her a reload anyways. So wherever Dala is. Are we gonna test her with Dala or are we gonna test her without Dala? Like, what's the comp? Let me see. Let's take out Dala. Let's take out Dala. Let's put in HELM, and then let's run HELM with like. We run Dala? Okay. So I'm thinking we do this, and then we can run Dala. Like this, chat. I'm thinking like this because Privity's gonna lower her bullets, which will make it better for her first skill. And then I think this is the comp I want to run. I mean, we're just testing, so we're gonna change it around, but let's see. So wait, let me put her in the middle though, because I wanna, you know. Okay, chat, we're testing out. Let's see if she performs crazy. I'm gonna wait until after her full burst, like after a full burst to see how well she does, bro. Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay. Okay. Can we burst now soon? Oh yeah, that's a wallpaper for sure. What the hell was that? Yo, why don't they ever give HELM a sword though? I just took it. This girl has a sword on her first and second, like both of the characters, and none of them ever are like, they don't have the sword as a weapon. All right. Wait. Chat, who was the final attack hit? Where's the final thing? Where is that? What the hell was that? Was that HELM's Briscoe? Wait, where's the final damage? Hold on, chat. Let me read this kit real quick to see how. Let me see something. So it affects the target. I assume she's attacking, right? So let me see something. Attack this guy right here, HELM. This guy. When the last bullet hits, where is it? Where's the last bullet? Where is this last bullet? Oh, I see it. That yellow thing that just... Right now, chat, I know someone's gonna be like, Zxous, what do you expect? She's a burst 2 character. That chat. Besides this cooldown of a burst skill, everything else, she's meant to be not a main DPS, but she's meant to be a damage dealer, right? She deals damage on all 3 of her skills. And like, this is her only support mechanic, which is not proccing now, obviously, because we're not fighting electrocodes. And then obviously this is being useful as well. But it's like I said before, Dala is a character who is just better for your team at the end of the day. Okay, let's run a full thing. I'm gonna reset. And then we're going to it's not last bullet, it's 30 shots. No, I know, but I'm saying when we were in the privity burst skill, like when we're in a full burst, it's 30 shots, right? Like last bullet, 30 shots becomes the same thing because she only has 30 bullets, right? That's why I'm saying last bullet, right? In the full burst skill, right? But yeah, 30 shots. Hold on, chat. Let me let a full minute run, and we're gonna see her damage. Let me see a full minute run. But it's like I said, bro. I expected her to already be iffy. But like, don't worry. Like, I could tell you guys now, today, right now, that she's not crazy. But people will tell me, Zxous, it's the first day. So I'm gonna tell you now, she's not crazy. You could wait to get the same results, but it is what it is, bro. I mean, HELM is still HELM at the end of the day, so there's that. But let's wait for this full, you know, cycle to run, and then we're gonna take a look at we're gonna wait for this full cycle to run, and then, and only then, we will check her full potential output there. Her numbers are horrendous. Oh wow, her numbers are horrid. Let's see, bro.
With me on your team.
Now, like I said, I'm not expecting her to hit as hard as HELM, or Anise, my bad. I'm not expecting HELM to hit as hard as Anise. I'm not expecting her to hit as hard as a Burst 3 character. But when your whole kit, every single skill, is doing damage, a final attack at that, I mean, better show me something. I mean, chat, what is this? A W or L, bro? For a burst 2, we're gonna try more comms. But for a burst 2, what are we saying? I'm not gonna give her overload gear, so don't say, give her overload gear. I'm not doing it. Not this HELM. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm saying, like, I'm thinking about comparing it to Rupee. Because Rupee is, like, out of all the Burst 2 characters... Oh, you know what? Let's compare her to Guilty, right? Like, let's see Guilty with her effect. Nah, it's not even a fair comparison. We're gonna do Rupee. We're gonna do Rupee. We're gonna do Rupee. And let's put Litter in there. Wait, no, I don't. I want to make it fair. A final attack. Doesn't really matter. Alrighty. So we're gonna compare it to Rupee, because I'd say Rupee is probably the best Burst 2 DPS off the top of my head. Like, who the... okay, obviously, like, that's not Guilty, obviously. But, like... we'll find out. I mean, that's just a cube there. And we'll give her the exact same cube as well, right? Give her the exact same cube. And then we're still going to run Dorothy. So... what is the verdict so far? I mean... like I said, besides the cooldown burst, like the cooldown reduction, you have no genuine reason for summoning for this character. Unless, okay, the only reason why you're summoning is because you love Helm, like me, and then also because you want another character with the cooldown reduction, right? I think her effect that comes to electric bosses will be good, but you gotta remember the only electric boss that I can, like, what's an electric boss? Who is an electric boss? Because she's iron, right? What's an electric boss? Is Gravedigger. But I'm not using her in Gravedigger. I'm not. Okay, so remember, Helm always is using her burst skill too. So surely, okay, if Helm is always using her burst skill and she deals damage on all her skills and she's Grave is wind. I believe, isn't Chatterbox electric? I mean, let me pull it up. I got the website right here. I believe Chatterbox is electric. Like, if we're talking about just SI. No, Chatterbox is wind. Right? No. I don't even know. Who is an electric boss? One of them are. Right? Or is there no electric boss? Like special interception wise. Who's the other one? Modernia. She's not. Yeah, no. So here's my thing, chat. Here's my thing. Her bosses that you're fighting are only going to ever show up in story, Union Raid, and Solo Raid, which is fine because those are where you really want to use her, I think. Well, I know, right? Wires, you're not summoning for her for progression. You're not summoning for her for PvP, right? You have no business summoning for her unless you really want that cooldown reduction or you like Helm. Let's see. Rupee did more than Helm, and Helm is always using her burst skill there, by the way. Always has final attack. Okay. Is she worth it? Honestly, no. No, not right now. Right? I mean, no. Right? I think she has use, obviously, with the cooldown reduction, but she's not worth it. Because the cooldown, like, it makes no sense, right? It makes no sense. And it's like, what a waste, honestly. Because if Anise was an attacker, y'all, do you guys understand how broken Anise would be? Even more than she is right now if she was an attacker? Anise might be the hardest hitting character in the game. If she was an attacker. Not really, but maybe, I don't know. Right? But it's like they gave the attacking role to this character. And remember, like, she's wearing a shirt here. So it's not like, you know, it's anything crazy. Like, it's not like really summer or a swimsuit type S, right? Like, does that mean? Like, we have Glitter on the team because the attack buff is going to go within that fly and all that thing. Is Helm worth it? Right now, no. I wouldn't say she's a Helm 2.0 because Helm is a Burst 3 attacker. Right? I don't expect Burst 2 attackers to do insane numbers, right? I don't think anybody should ever... Only guilty because of her first skill, right? But I don't expect anybody to think that, you know, Helm is supposed to be almighty god with her numbers, right? But I was expecting her to do a bit more decent. Now, if I was using her and then at the end result it said she was doing like 20 million, 25 million, I would be like, pretty nice. Pretty nice. But you can even see 80,000 across the board from everyone. So, especially, you know, 1v1, horrendous. I mean, let's see. She did slightly more because obviously final attack increased with the litter buff, right? Rupee's giving herself an attack buff, but final attack, like, Helm is getting the attack buff on all her skills, and then that attack buff is also like actually affecting her skills, right? With final attack. So, and Rupee wasn't using a burst skill there. So only to do 2 million higher, 2.1 million higher than Rupee isn't all that impressive. But chat, if you guys have used her, what would you guys like? Who here has used her so far? How much of you guys have used her so far? Subscribe if you're new. Did you increase Helm's affection? No, I did not. But I don't even think my Rupee has her affection increase. I mean, she probably does. Let me see. Yeah, she does. Did not increase her affection. And I knew she wasn't going to be that crazy because remember, those numbers that we were seeing before she dropped are all at level 10 skills. Right? So when they're at level 10 skills and they're just barely passing 100, that means it's guaranteed going to be way less than 100, which isn't crazy, right? Like, compared to the 300% that, I'm not going to compare it to Anise, but I'm just saying, compared to this 300% is, you know, like this 69% is not crazy. She is a burst 2. She has more attack than my, because she's an attacker, right? Because she's an attacker, she has more attack than my Anise with overload gear, and you know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying she should hit harder than Anise, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying, right, the attack is not an issue because she's an attacker. So, the problem with her as of right now is the multipliers. The numbers are very low. 69.61% at level 4, which is, again, the average, right? I know you're going to hear from somebody, get this character at full level 10 overload. For what? For what? For what? So that she could start doing a bit more damage for it to still not be that crazy? Maybe it will be crazy. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? We're gonna do this, yo. We're gonna do this. I'm not even gonna give the regular health gear. Nah, that's unfair. Okay. Let me compare it to Guilty, bro. I'm gonna put Moderni on the team. And I'm gonna put Anise on the team. And I'm gonna compare it to Guilty. Right? I'm gonna compare it to Guilty, bro. I'm gonna compare it to Guilty with level 7 attraction. Heck, to make it even more fun, no gear at all. Still unfair though because of how this first skill works, but like just to see, bro. Helm's so Summer Helm visually good but meta not? No. No, chat, I don't think we should run to Nikke and say buff her. But again, this is guaranteed a care, especially since, right, on a daily basis, right, you're not gonna have use for her because if you only want the cooldown reduction, Dolla's better choice, right? No question. Now, if you want the damage taken debuff to the electric boss or the electric enemy, but essentially the electric boss since it's random and you want there to only be one enemy, you're gonna have to wait for solo raids. And if that solo raid is an electric boss, then what happens? You're out, right? You're gonna have to wait for Union raid, right? And Union raid, not all the bosses are gonna be electric. So she's very, very handicapped and limited there. I think she's good enough for the Elysion Tower, but I'm never gonna tell someone to must summon on a character or to summon on a character for the tower. You will never catch me saying something so silly like that. Why would I tell you to spend your gems for a character to lower the burst skill cooldown in tower? Let's be realistic. But let's see. So she's doing more than Guilty with no gear, of course. But my Guilty has no gear, chat. I made sure of that. But yeah, she's performing better than Guilty. I mean, she's performing better than Privity. And Privity has, like, what am I gonna compare? Like, chat, what's a fair comparison? I think Rupee was a fair comparison. I think Rupee was a good enough comparison. So 6 million, 13 million from Guilty with no gear. right? 6 million, 13 million with no gear. Let me just change that real quick. Let me change that real quick. If she ends up hitting harder than my guilty with gear and with attraction, then that's something else. No cube as well, by the way. We're gonna give her the exact same cube, right? For the attacker, let's put Modernia.
Always protect you, Commander.
No, let's keep it at Elise.
You'll want us to work even during our vacation?
Just put Dorothy, Helm, etc. and make team low cooldown skills, spam skill team, I guess. So wait, chat, how much of you guys have used Helm, right? Let me get more opinions here, right? Let's get more, so the chat has more opinions than just mine. From you guys' testing, from whoever has tested her out. What would you guys say? You're impressed, not impressed, right? As of right now, chat, I'm telling you, I'm number for number on saying a character is good or bad before skill. Like, again, in Nikke, when you play this game and you've used a lot of characters, right, especially the YouTubers, right, because I do showcases on a lot of different things, right, a lot of characters, different comps and all that stuff, right, it's not really hard to say if a character is going to be good. I generally don't think you need to go all that, like, of course, gameplay and testing is obviously more, you know, reliable and stuff like that. But even before that, you can really tell if a character is going to be good or bad. Neon, I've been said Neon was trash, bro. Like, right? Like, you know what I mean? It's not hard to tell if a character is good or bad if you understand how other characters work and you can automatically compare them to other characters, right? Automatically, in Helm's case, the closest thing to Helm is literally Rupee. No joke. The closest thing to Helm would be Rupee for a burst 2, right? It's not Dollar, it's Rupee. But I don't know, right? This is just my initial thoughts, like first impressions type thing, but whoa. Something ain't cooking. Something ain't cooking. What? Oh, okay, wait. Okay. No wonder. What?
I will always protect you, Commander.
After 6 normal attacks of the highest attack, duplicates of the highest attack. Stat counts increases attack of all win code allies. Oh, is it because we're not using her burst skill as well? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put Modernia and I'm gonna alternate between Helm and Guilty's burst skill. So I'm gonna alternate between Helm and Guilty's burst skill rather than just only using Helm's. Because remember, she has final attack. I'm gonna use Guilty's as well. So if there's only 2 burst 2s, I just have to press S, right? So we're gonna let them use, right? So when S comes around, or when the next set of full burst comes around, I'm gonna just spam S, and then we're gonna get Guilty's burst skill, and then I'm gonna rotate between the 2, right? Kind of a fair comparison here, because I'm showcasing Helm against other burst 2 options without them using their burst skill, right? And something like Guilty, for example, her numbers are just higher than Helm's regardless, 200%. For that burst skill, I think Helm's at level 10 is still less than Guilty's at level 5. So Helm's burst skill at level 10, the percentage is 164. Guilty's at level 5 is 204. So, yeah. I mean, I hope people were not expecting, you know, Helm to be. I wish Helm was the Anise though, right? Chat, is that greedy for me to say? Like, I wish that they swapped them, the characters, right? Like, I really wanted Helm to be the best character, not in the game, but like the best limited character we've gotten. Like, literally what Anise has, I wanted Helm to get that, because guess what, chat? Anise is what? Is a Tetra. Yo! I can't make this up. I just took that in. You're telling me Tetra got another broken character? Like, at this point, is it even a crime that I complain? You're telling me Tetra got another broken character. Right? And it's because Anise was originally a Tetra, I get it. But I'm saying, if they switched Helm and Anise's kit completely, then Helm would have gotten Anise's kit at Elysion. Right? She would have got at Elysion. Which is what they need. But look at Tetra, they're stacked. Noise, Novel, Rupee, Anise, Nero, Noir and Blanc, Alice, Mary, Dollar. Oh my god. They are so Biscuit, Ludmilla, Sakura. They are stacked. But then, look. You're telling me 2 shitter swimsuit units are Elysion. Both Neon and Helm are both shitters and they're both Elysion. I can't. But then people will say I'm complaining, but then I should. Look! Both of them are both. So look, in part 1, we got a Tetra and Elysion character. In part 2, we got a Tetra and Elysion character. In part 1, the Tetra was better. In part 2, the Tetra was better, bro. Come on, bro. Like, literally, they should have made it that Anise's kit was under Helm's name. No joke. Let's see the numbers. 15 million. Yeah, it's higher. Obviously. I don't know. Zxous, if you think near characters will be good or bad meta, it's hard to say, because especially what they pulled with Anise, and that especially now when I'm seeing what they did with Helm, it's quite easy to say Anise just got lucky. So I'm gonna say they're gonna be mid to bad for the near collab. If you were to ask me right now, I'm gonna just say Anise got lucky, because there's no way. I didn't expect Helm. I mean, I did, but like, it's really no point. Like, if Rupee, let me ask you guys this. If Rupee got a rate up banner today, would you guys summon on it? That's a good question, I think. If regular Rupee got a rate up banner today, would you summon on it? Would you use your golden tickets on it? Would you summon? Right? Like, it's like, this is how I can explain Helm in the best possible way. And I'm going to record this after this. We're going to like record the initial impressions chat. But this is the best way I can describe this character. Helm is like Rupee if she was to get a limited, or a rate up banner. Summoning for Helm is literally summoning for Rupee if she was to get a rate up banner. W or L comment, or opinion. Hot take or no? Is that a fact or is that a hot take, chat? Is that a fact or is that a crazy hot take? Is that a fact or a crazy hot take? Rupee's attack for the skill cooldown. I guess, yeah, that's another way to put it. Good take because Rupee is actually good. Rupee is good. But I say Rupee is good not because of her damage, but because of the support for the team as well. Like, her damage is, you know, his damage is okay. It's good for a burst 2 attacker, right? But what I like about Rupee is that she gives an attack buff to everybody, right? That's why I like Rupee. Because if I just wanted a burst 2 who did damage, I wouldn't pick Rupee. I would probably pick Guilty. And she's free to play, by the way. Right? It's because she gives an attack buff. In terms of what Helm is giving. So Rupee, okay, think of it like this. Helm and Rupee do, let's say, the same damage, right? But by running Rupee, everyone gets an attack buff. By running Helm, you get cooldown reduction. Which one would you pick? The cooldown reduction or the attack buff for the entire team? Is it only to iron? I thought it was to... Is it to only iron? Hold on, chat. Hold on. Pause on my comment. Pause on my comment. I thought it was to... No, it's to all allies. Yeah, the iron thing is only for this, the stack. The iron thing is to... Yeah, I'm about to say no. I know for a fact it was to all allies. So what would you take? The attack buff or would you take the cooldown reduction? Attack buff. Yeah, so Helm is literally just Rupee, but worse because the cooldown is not bad, don't get me wrong, but now let me ask you this. If I was just wanting damage, would I go for, okay, would you use Helm or Dala, where Helm does the little damage she does, and then the cooldown reduction, and then Dala has the cooldown reduction and the attack buff? Which one would you use? No, attack crit damage and crit rate buff at that. Crit rate and crit damage and an attack buff from Dala. Which would you use? Right, like I think Helm has her uses. I think Helm is going to have her uses when it comes to solo rate and union rate. But remember, she is just going to be another character with a cooldown reduction. There's nothing really special about her. Because even still, this permanent damage taken is going to be nice against electric bosses, but that's not common because there's no like electric boss that you could fight anytime at will, right? Like if you run into the boss in story, cool. If you run into the boss one time or two times or maybe three times in story, cool. If you run into the bosses for solo raid and union raid, if they are electric, right? Solo raid is one boss, remember that, where union raid is multiple bosses. So if the solo raid isn't electric, then what? Actually, let me see. What's the next, is the next solo raid electric? They put it out. What's the next solo raid? What's the next solo raid? No, wait. No. Is this to electric? It's to electric code. The next solo raid is a water boss. Yeah, it says it's the train. The next solo raid is the train, by the way, chat. And it's a water boss. So Helm is not going to have use there. Right? In terms of the damage reduction. She's only going to have the cooldown. Never in my life am I summoning for a cooldown reduction. Right? I'm not saying the cooldown reduction is bad. But never in my life am I summoning for cooldown reduction that I can get from any other character. That's what I'm saying. That's my opinion. But, like, that's for me personally. Me personally, I would never summon thousands of gems for a cooldown reduction. And then mediocre damage that I can get from other characters and then just better value for my team. So, let me fix the team. We're going to put Rupee back here and we're going to record the video and then we'll post it. But so far, I mean, as expected, right? It's literally what I expected from her. If you want me to be honest. The damage that she's putting up is what I expected, right? And that's why I wanted her to be more of a... Because I guess what they were going for here is that Anise was supposed to be the supporter, but insane DPS. And then I guess Helm was supposed to be the attacker with insane support, right? I don't know if that's what they were going for, but something went wrong there, right? There's no way they created the character of Helm, right? Is it hopium to ask for a buff? I mean, you can, because it's a limited character. Remember, Neon... If you guys notice, they only ever tackle buffs for Neon, or like for limited characters, right? Because how many bad characters were in the game that people asked for buffs for, and they didn't get it? But Neon, for some reason, got a buff, right? Think about Makima. When Makima got a coat, everybody was complaining they did something about it. But when any other character got a coat, they never did nothing about it, right? So why is it, I think they only tackle these limited characters because like you can't get them later on or something. I don't know, right? But maybe what I'm saying is just cope, right? But let's do this video, chat. We're about to record this video. What about Anice's coat? Oh, did they? But like, come on, chat. Like, come on. Look at that. What are you talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I'm satisfied with this. I don't know about y'all, but I'm satisfied with these. I would never complain about a coat. That's too much. The hell do you want to, like, come on, y'all. I don't think anybody really needs to complain about these. But yeah, let's record this video, chat. It's covered, there's nothing to look at. Boy must have missed it. He must have missed it. He done lost his mind. Alrighty, chat. I'm gonna record this. So in 3, 2, 1, feel free to spam hi YouTube, and if you're new, subscribe. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, YouTube, it's your boy Zxous, and we are here on live doing live tests for Helm. We've done a bit of testing with, I want to say, 4 different teams, and honestly, as I expected, she's not that crazy. The best way to describe this character is literally like summoning for Rupee, but a worse version. If Rupee was to get a rate up banner, but a worse version. I don't know how to really explain it there, but she's not that crazy. Her damage isn't as crazy, and then when her damage isn't as crazy, right? For burst 2, I don't expect her damage to be all that crazy, of course, but when her damage isn't crazy, what's the next best thing she's supposed to do? Support, I guess, right? Like, I guess that's what they're going for. But my skills here are level 454. Her first skill deals 69.61% of final attack as additional damage after landing 30 normal attacks to the target. And then when you enter a full burst, she does lower the cooldown of burst skill by 1.82 seconds, 2.2 seconds the second time you use you enter a full burst, and then 2.6 seconds the third time you enter a full burst. So this is kind of her biggest feat. And honestly, it's not worth summoning for right now. That's what I'm going to tell you. I think me in the chat, there is currently 206 people in the live stream. And I think we can all agree that she isn't really worth summoning for right now, unless Helm is your favorite character, or unless you just want another character with a cooldown of a burst skill. But for me personally, Zxous, I personally wouldn't summon for a character just to get cooldown of a burst skill that I could get from other characters like Dala, right? Her second skill deals 81.59% of final attack and damage to one enemy randomly every 4 seconds, and then affecting the same target when they belong to the electric code. She does have the damage taken buff at 4.35, or I guess damage taken debuff that goes up to 20 something percent. It's at 4.35 at level 5 skills, right? And then her burst skill just deals 119.88% of final attack of damage, and then doubles that if they're electric, right? So not really all that crazy. Deadass, not that crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna show her, right? I think if we were comparing her to somebody, I would compare her to Rupee, right? Because Rupee and her do basically the same amount of damage, but what makes Rupee special is that she gives an attack buff to all allies, right? Remember, we're not going to be using Rupee's burst skill here, right? This is all Helm, right? She's a worse Rupee, yes. I would say she is a worse Rupee. And Rupee is not a bad character, don't get me wrong, but, like, if you ask me for a burst 2 option, Rupee or Helm, I'm telling you Rupee. If you ask me Dala or Helm, I'm telling you Helm. I mean, Dala, my bad, I'm telling you Dala. If you tell me Guilty or Dala or Helm, I'm telling you Guilty, right? Like, as a verse 2, I don't know. So Prime Cut said, I'm betting they made Anice very good because she's a fan favorite, and they want people to come back for the game, or to the game for her. Most likely, but I think Helm is also like somewhat of a fan favorite. Definitely not as you know, popular as a niece, but she's definitely like a fan favorite, I would say. So you guys can see her numbers are at 6.6 million. Of course, I hope none of you guys who are watching this stream or the video were expecting HELM or HELM to like deal insane numbers. Hopefully not. But again, for a burst 2, if it's not damage, it's really support, right? Your damage is really coming from your burst 3. So burst 2s are supposed to kind of like, I guess, compensate with the support abilities that they have, even if they are an attacker, right? In Rupee's case, it would be the attack buff for the team, right? Dala is a supporter, so we're not going to talk about her. In Guilty's case, Guilty actually does do decent amount of damage because of her first skill, where she duplicates the attack of the highest attacker on your team. So her case is completely different, but for someone like HELM, which is literally in the range of Rupee, she's supposed to accommodate by giving some type of support mechanic, which in her case is the cooldown, you know, the cooldown reduction, right, chat? In her case is the cooldown reduction, but you have to ask yourself, would you rather take cooldown reduction or an attack buff, right? So cooldown reduction with HELM or an attack buff with Rupee. Obviously the answer for most would be the attack buff, because, you know, the cooldown is nice and stuff, but why would I use her just for the cooldown if I could use Dala for the cooldown and still get an attack, crit damage, and crit rate buff, right? It really depends on how you see it, but honestly, not that impressive initial thoughts, right? But I already knew this, right? It's not hard to tell if a character is going to be good or bad before actually using them. 15 million, 13 million, right? Again, it's not like bad because that's what they're supposed to hit around, right? Around that number. But in terms of what else she's doing for the team, not really much, right? We could compare her to Dala, actually, who is a supporter, right? In terms of just damage, to kind of get a comparison of how good or bad her damage is going to be. Because Dala doesn't really deal damage like that, right? I think, though, the problem is we have to use Dala's burst skill to get this part, right? We have to use her burst skill. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually rotate between Dala and HELM, right? So I'm going to use HELM the first time, right? Only HELM's burst skill the first time, and see, I guess, how much that plays a part, chat? Is that what I should do? I don't know. But we'll take a look at after this, right? We'll take a look. What about the damage taken boost? Now, I was saying this earlier in the stream. The damage taken buff is cool, right? It is, depending on what level it is, it's going to be nice, but you guys got to remember, there's no consistent electric bosses, right? The only time you're going to run into an electric boss is in story, tower, solo raids, and union raids, right? Because special interception doesn't have an electric boss, right? And if the solo raid isn't an electric boss, then that solo raid season, HELM is not going to be that useful for that damage taken, right? The cooldown is still going to be there, but it's not going to be useful for that damage taken. If you're not fighting an electric boss specifically, which is, again, only in story, union raid, solo raid, and tower, HELM is not going to be useful with that damage taken debuff, right? So the greatest thing about HELM is literally her cooldown reduction. And it's honestly not really worth it because, again, Dala has the same thing and is better for the team because she's giving an attack, crit rate, and crit damage buff to all allies, by the way. So we're not getting any of those buffs because we're not using her burst skill. But even now, for example, 6 million, 13 million, right? Dala like is a supporter, right? So she's doing half the damage. Dala did half the damage of HELM, right, as a supporter, almost half of the damage as HELM, as a supporter. And if we were to, oh, I didn't see the numbers fully there. My bad. I want to see the numbers fully there, right? But if we were to switch, only use Dala's burst skill, she does deal damage on her burst skill, right? It's level 1 though, but we'll see if she does end up doing more. It is only level 1. I'm not going to level it up because I want to still get HELM's to like 555, and then I'll work on Dala's burst skill. But it's 400% of final attack, right? So it's Litter on the team. She is on the team, right? We're going to see how much of a difference that plays. I don't think it's going to be all that crazy, but yeah. Honestly, out of 10, I'm giving HELM like a 5 or a 4. Because no matter how you look at it, her best feat is the cooldown reduction, and there's just way better options, which was stated even before testing. So there's that, right? And there's no way in hell I'm gonna build a team around Helm for her to work. It's not by force for her to work, right? At the end of the day, she's just a character that you probably should skip unless you love Helm, right? Or unless you want the cooldown reduction, like multiple characters with it, then sure. But if not, you should probably just skip. Honestly, chat, W or L take, right? Like, chat, go ahead and spam in the chat right now. What would you say? Must summon, or skip? What would you guys say? Is she skip? Should you summon? Must summon, skip? Like, what is it? Put it in the chat right now. But yeah, remember she's limited, so, right? But I'd say she's literally like, they literally, honestly, were they thing Rouge. Summon if you like her. Summon if you want the cooldown. If you really care that much about that cooldown that a lot of other characters have, by all means. And then skip if you don't, because she has no other real value, right? The damage, you can get it from anybody else, and just better options, honestly. So there's that, right? But now we've only used dollars per skill. Let's see how much the difference is in damage. I don't know if it's going to be that much. So it just went up by 1 million, but Helm's dropped by what? 2 million? So 5 million difference. But then obviously the damage now is increased for Anise because, again, crit rate, crit damage, and crit damage, and an attack buff when we use dollars per skill. So overall, I think Helm is a 4 or 5 out of 10 as of right now. Not that great of a character. No honest reason to summon. But we will still do more testing. I don't know what I'm really going to test with this character. Like, we could test her in bosses and stuff, but remember, she's kind of limited to electric type enemies. So if we're not fighting that, the only thing she has is her mediocre damage, which is expected, right? I'm not expecting her to hit hard. Her damage is expected, so I'm not going to talk or bash that, right? It's her damage and then obviously her cooldown reduction. But I would say skip, honestly. You guys let me know what you think. Obviously in the comments down below. I'll post this now, but it's your boy Zxous, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe and like. Alrighty, chat, so that's the end of that video. But yeah, I think honestly my video kind of just summed it up correctly. Or I mean, she's not that crazy. She's not that crazy. No matter what, I would highly recommend to skip, because it really doesn't make sense, right? Like, are you really gonna dump thousands of gems for a cooldown reduction? Another character with a cooldown reduction? Like, if you're a whale, sure, but free to play Dolphin, does that really make sense? Come on now. Right? So there's that, but yeah, I think she's a skip. I think she's a skip. Not really a character you should invest into. And again, it's like, no matter how, I promise you, chat, I'm going to get comments saying, oh, if you full overload gear her, basically if you fully invest into her, she's going to be good. Right, chat? You know what I've noticed, chat? Any bad character, I do get 1 or 2 comments like that. Right? Anytime there's a bad character, I will get 1 or 2 comments of someone saying, you just need to fully invest into them. Level 10 skills, full overload, max cube level, max attraction, max dupes. And chat, what do you... Like, I don't understand why I get comments like that, bro. But yeah, she's skip. Chat, she's a skip. She's a skip. She's a skip. I can't even lie to you, chat, she's a dead ass skip, bro. I mean, like, you can't tell me, like, I'm sorry. So she... chat, how do I title this? What do I title this video? Okay, so I said more, so I put more broken than I thought for Anise. I'm gonna say more trash. I don't know. What should I title the video? So I'm gonna say so about Helm ... And then I'm going to say new Helm Aquamarine Showcase Goddess of Victory Nikke. Now chat, I'm sure obviously this is a very disappointing day because again it's like no matter how much you try to avoid it, chat, guess what? The Tetras again, they literally should have switched Anise and Helm, bro. I would not complain if Helm was a bit like had what Anise had and then Anise got what Helm got, bro. I wanted Helm to be, this was a good odd. We're not gonna see another Elysian. We're not gonna see another one, bro. Like Tetras, like Tetra is the closest thing to a Pilgrim. At this rate, they might just be surpassing Pilgrims in general value. Like, am I wrong? For Pilgrims, you have Scarlet, Snow White, Rapunzel, Modernia, and Haran Dorothy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For Tetras, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, right? Tetras, you're getting Pilgrim level value. Blanc and Noir, Pilgrim level. Anise, Pilgrim level. Dollar support is crazy. Like, Tetra might be surpassing Pilgrim in general value. Of course, Pilgrims are still better, but in general value, I mean, they just keep stacking their team. Like, you got Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen. Look. But then if we go to the Elysian, you got Kwame Brown. You got Jordan Poole. Game 6 Klay Thompson. Like, stop, bro. Stop, bro. I've seen it. I mean, there's more testing that could be done, but I don't really know how you're really going to test this character even more, right? Because she's not like a damage dealer or anything like that. I pray to God that there's no, like, invest into her, get her level 10 skill. I don't even want to hear none of that for this character, bro. For Anise, sure, because it makes sense. For this character, I don't want to hear it, bro. Honestly, I'll probably just, like, damn, I'm not going for LB3. I mean, I will maybe for a wallpaper, but, like, I was really hoping she was good. I was really hoping she was going to be good, chat. I really was hoping she was going to be good. Like, you don't got nobody here, bro. Like, no disrespect, but you have the WNBA here. And then on this team, you have the NBA. And then here you have the All-Stars. Like, what? If abnormal wasn't a thing, Elysian would literally be the worst class. If abnormal wasn't a thing, and it's basically not, Elysian would be the worst. Kwame Brown level. Jordan Poole level. Game 6 Klay level. Three-point Shaq level. Michael Jordan, if he had no legs or arms, level. Oh my gosh, chat. This is bad, bro. But don't worry, Alicia still has their hard hit, you know? They got their Kobe Bryant. Right? They got their, you know, Scottie Pippen to Jordan. Where's Jordan? They're Jordan. They got their, you know, LeBron James. But Kwame Brown, Jordan Poole, and Game 6 Clay. Oh my god. Tetra, bro, I'm not, and like, some people will still say I'm complaining, but the facts are there. Look at the roster for Tetra, bro. Please look at it, bro. Alice, the hardest hitting character in the game, that's not a pilgrim. Anise, the second hardest hitting character in the game, that's not a pilgrim. Blanc and Noir. Let's go to their tier list. Look. Look at the tier list, bro. Let's go to Elysion. This is the Elysion tier list. Okay. This is the Tetra tier list. But people will still say I'm wrong. Somehow, because... But... But people will still say Zxous is hating. Zxous is overdoing it. Zxous is dragging it. Tetra tier list. Elysion tier list. Let's go to PvP. Elysion tier list. Tetra tier list for PvP, by the way. Let's go to bosses. Elysion tier list. Tetra tier list. But somehow I will still hear you're dragging it. Chat, I've seen enough, bro. I mean, I'm gonna play it out and still tell you guys thing. Honestly, chat, I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. If you guys want like a way better like analogy or way better telling of Helm to see how good she is or bad, I would recommend to watch Sky LJV. Is that what's the other letters? It's Sky and then like 3 other letters, right? He does fantastic breakdowns when it comes to characters, right? Right. So, and I think he's the only one in the community who actually does it like how he does it, right? So he's probably the best person to watch when it comes to breakdown, but I'm sure he'll probably just tell you the same thing. But I would say, like, out of all the breakdowns that I've seen for something, his is easily the best. I mean, unless I don't watch the Japanese, right? But he's definitely very, very good when it comes to breakdown. So I'd highly recommend watching him and waiting out for him to put out the breakdown for Helm. But I don't know how you're gonna break down a worse version of Rupee and Dollar. I don't know how like not how you're gonna break them down, but I don't know how anybody's gonna do more testing or even try to do more testing with a character like that. But Zxous is Kwame Brown. I'm so mad, chat. I'm so mad, chat. And I said this yesterday too, but I said if it was up to me, if you guys watch my video on like everything you need to know before Helm, I said I would recommend summoning for dupes for Anise over getting 1 copy of Helm, right? Like if you had to choose, because even as we can all see now, if you ask me, should I summon for Helm or go for 1 copy, or should I go for dupes of Anise? What do you think I'm gonna tell you personally? What do you think I'm going to tell you? I would say, unless Helm is your favorite character, or unless you want another character with a cooldown, go for the dupes.
Coordinates have been confirmed.
Go for the dupes. Whoa! I need the full art. Oh my gosh, I need the full art. That's fantastic. I need the full art. Zxous, how many pulls did it take? 0. I pitied her. Biggest waste of my pity, but I mean, I saved gems. I didn't have gems, that's why I pitied her. What's the boosted characters? Okay. Wow, it's actually very nice. That's like, the UI is pretty nice.
I may not be the best. I'll do whatever I can. Are you putting us to work even? Need me? I will always protect you, Commander.
Yeah, no, child. I mean, she's not crazy. She's not crazy. Do I have a thumbnail? I made a thumbnail before I went live. I have a thumbnail ready. Let me put so about Summer Helm. She's not crazy. Chat, when this video gets uploaded, I'm gonna end the stream, and then you guys go watch that video, bro. I mean, you could go just like for support, but you don't have to watch it if you just watch it on live. But yeah, not crazy. For anybody popping up in the stream right now, of course, to sum it up, trash. I mean, I don't know what more to there's no way you're gonna convince me that cooldown reduction is all it takes for you to summon, spend thousands of gems to get the character. There's nothing really, like, no saving grace about this character. I mean, Elysion Power maybe, but it's like, okay.
Another victory for the Commander.
Like, honestly, chat, would you rather use this new Summer Helm or Masked? I'm gonna have to just watch the story on that Warriors channel, like the full-blown story. Because I don't like how it's like 555 and I can't save up the tickets. But chat, would you guys use Masked or Summer Helm?
Can't I just connect this thing to a water tank and be done with it?
Both of them are burst 2 and you only need 1. Right? I'm not running Helm as an... I'm not running 2 burst 2 characters, bro. Unless the other burst 2 is guilty. Yeah, just max her.
With me on your team, did you expect anything else?
She's not trash, just invest, bro. Max dupe, max skill, max overload, right? And you know what's so funny, chat? People say that as if that's something we can just do out our ass. People literally say, just do all of that as if somebody can do, like, chat, how silly would it be as a YouTuber to tell free-to-plays and pay-to-win, like, pay-to-wins if you can afford it, then do it. I'm not going to tell you to do your money, right? But for the free-to-plays watching me, how silly would it look if I said, don't worry, guys, if you fully invest and sell your family to, you know, have Helm start doing something, then go ahead and do it. Right? Now, actually, chat, don't get it twisted. Actually, let me hold it like this. Helm does, you know, benefit from dupes. She does benefit from overload gear because all her numbers are off final attack, right? So she does benefit from them. But would I recommend to go for them? Hell no. Right? There's a difference of a character benefiting from the dupes and a character actually, or for a player actually going for dupes, right? She's not one of them. If you had 1 copy of Anise and 1 copy of Summer Helm, and both of them require dupes, chat, go ahead and spam it in the comments. Who are you picking? If you had both Helm and Anise, and both of them both require dupes to get better, right? They get better with dupes. What character are you going for dupes for? Helm or Anise? Enlighten me. Oh my god, bro. But I will get a comment, chat. Fully invested to her. I hate when people say that, like it's something we could just do. Chat, if I could just fully invest in overload characters like that, you think I wouldn't do it?
Did you expect anything else?
It's the same nonsense they were saying with Neon. Just fully invested to her. What? Who? it's like, even if I do have the, if I do have the materials to fully invest into her, you think I'm gonna do it for you think I'm gonna fully invest into my Neon over any other character that I own? Be realistic. Be realistic. Be realistic. That's like, dead ass. You think if I had the mats too, you think I'm gonna pick Anise or Neon over any other character that I own? Like, be realistic. But hold on, chat. The video is ready. Alrighty, chat. I'm gonna post the video now, and I'm gonna end off stream. So thank you guys for showing up. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and stuff. W stream, we had like over 200 something concurrent viewers, which is a peak, I think, for us. No, I think anniversary we had. I don't know. I don't remember, but or half annie. I don't remember. But thank you guys for showing up. It is your boy Zxous. I'm gonna post this video now, so go ahead and watch it. Just like it and watch it to support your boy. Right? Go ahead and watch it just to support your boy and like it and all that stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Later, peace.